Alcohol. Since the dawn of civilization, this curious concoction has been by our side, loosening the inhibitions of the scientific mind. It's as true today as it was for the ancient Greeks. And it's alcohol that relates directly to the question we'll be answering today. Does alcohol boil faster than water? Now, of course, a simple Googling will reveal that, yes, of course it boils faster than water, but nonetheless, science demands repetition and recertification. Our primary instrument for our experiment today is this rather modest kettle. I used to have a much nicer one. I used to have a much nicer house as well. We begin by pouring one 355 milliliter can of beer into our kettle, and for the control, and now we wait. As you can see, the alcohol definitely boiled quicker than water, but not quick enough to stave off rumination. But this is the life of an unappreciated scientist. Except, of course, for my 8 future-minded patrons. Sign up below and send me some money, please. As any great scientist will tell you, the taste test is the most important test. So you can definitely tell that the alcohol has evaporated from this beer. But what happens when we change the ratio of alcohol to water? For that, we turn to the sophisticated European cousin of beer, wine. And not only is wine the logical next step for our experiment, but this little box makes for a great deal for a scientist on a budget. But the experiment awaits. Yeah, that's about good. Oh, we can't forget about the control. One more control. Never hurt anybody. And here we go. As expected, the wine did indeed boil faster than the beer. And one can definitely taste the absence of alcohol. One can also taste the gastronomic monstrosity that is boiled Chardonnay, especially when we compare it to this unboiled wine. Oh yes, definitely a difference there. All right. While most scientists might be content to end the experiment here, we must press on to this rigorous evaluation of this principle. Who says science can't be fun? That's like saying you can't have fun with your best and only friend. A little splash of this for science. And let's add a little bit of bitters, for science. Science is delicious. I should call Helen. That'd make Einstein shit his pants. There's definitely less alcohol in there, but still quite potent. Now, here's a question. Would you go to a bar started by a scientist? I think it's a pretty good idea. Sign up on Patreon if you think that this is a good idea. While we're at it, do any of these fine boiled alcoholic beverages taste any better? Oh yeah. Damn, that's good science. Here's to you, Helen. Soon mixology will be a serious field. Yes, I shall be the Copernicus of mixology. There's no time to waste. We need to conduct more experiments. Let me call a guy I know. natural extension of our experiments with boiling points and ignoring dark thoughts is, what is the boiling point of a solid? And what is its vapor point? And what effect does that vapor have on the mind of the enterprising scientist? Well, for the answer, we turn to the budget-friendly version of cocaine hydrochloride, crack. Thanks again to my patrons for their support. If you'd like to see more crack content, head on over to the link below. Alright. Now, here's a new experiment. This one's called, how many times do I have to knock on my ex-wife Helen's door before getting a fucking response? Come on, Helen! Science can be here all night, Helen! Open your heart to science, Helen! Oh, or open your heart to a slam dunk business venture. Introducing Bar Scientifico, the first bar to ever follow very strict experimental guidelines. Brought to you by my patrons. The patrons are waiting, Helen! God damn it, do it for the patrons!